I was waiting to use the restroom in Jimbo's Market in Encinitas, California. The restroom is located through the little dine-in area they have. And there was a mom and her daughter having an impromptu tea in the restaurant. And as I found out, Jade asked her mom, "Am I an angel?" And her mom said, "Yes, you're my earth angel." And I thought that was such a beautiful answer to this little 6-7-year-old girl. In this video, I'm going to explain earth angels and angels to you 3 different ways. Hi, I'm T.S. Hall, the Stoic Medium, and I train old souls and seekers how to find the answers to the only 3 questions that matter in life. And by finding those answers, they understand their life purpose. They're able to create happiness and start taking charge of their life so they can thrive and accomplish what it is they incarnated to do this lifetime. If you're interested in all things spiritual, if somehow you know there's more to life than meets the eye, and you want to learn the answers to these 3 questions and more, subscribe to this channel. Hit the little bell so you'll be notified when we publish new things, which is typically on Sundays and Wednesdays. And if you're returning, welcome back. While I waited to use the restroom and listening to this young, untarnished spirit asking her mom different questions over their tea, I started wondering how I would answer a young person who asked me, "Am I an angel?" I've answered this question for adults many times over the years I've been teaching, but I've never answered a small child. And now that I have grandkids, it's something that may come up. So I pondered it for a while and decided to do this video for you, to give you my 3 answers to what is an angel, what is an earth angel, what's the difference, what does it matter. So I'm going to give you the answer I give my adult students. I'll give you the answer I would give to a teenager, and then the answer I'll give to a young child. The answer I give to adults is quite simple. Any entity that does not have a body is an angel, a spirit, a ghost. With the exception of archangels, which is a completely separate topic, every person who is not in a body is an angel. Each angel is somewhere on their evolution towards spiritual perfection or nirvana, and we can learn to communicate with them if they've learned to communicate with us. An angel is anyone on the other side. An earth angel is me and you and anyone on this side. Because we have a spirit body, and that spirit body, when it merges with our physical body, creates what we call the etheric aura or the etheric body. That combination makes it possible for me and you to be here, to be animated, and to have this lifetime we incarnated to experience and accomplish very specific things, mostly around the giving and receiving of love. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and there's a lot of pushback, mainly because there's a lot of superstition and mysteries around good and evil, bad spirits, demons, none of which exist. An angel is a discarnate spirit entity. An earth angel is an incarnate spirit entity. Pretty simple. To answer this question for a teenager, what is an angel? I would frame the answer within the context of someone they've known who's no longer with us, who's passed over, who's crossed over, who's on spirit side, or they may understand heaven. In answering them, I would say something along the lines of, well, you know, when so-and-so passed away, we said that they're on the other side, they're on heaven, and they continue to live as a spirit after this physical body ceases to work. They're over there reviewing this lifetime to see everything they did properly and everything that they would have changed differently. They're reviewing the lessons they came here to learn to see if they understand the picture puzzle of how the universe works and planning their next steps. They're also connecting with all of their friends and loved ones already on spirit side. They're also connecting back with those who they left on this side to see how they're doing and what impact their life, and more importantly, their death made. Depending on their level of understanding and how they responded to the first part, then I may elaborate to let them know that each one of us is a spirit entity. And eventually, our physical body will no longer work, and we'll be crossing over to reconnect with those on the other side to see how we did in our march towards perfection. The last one, how do you explain to a child what angels and earth angels are? And as I pondered this question about how I would answer Jade, what I realized is that she probably understood about Sebastian, the hermit crab. Seemed like most younger people understand that. And I would explain that this physical body is like the shell or the house that Sebastian lives in. That Sebastian is like the angel. And the shell, his home, is like our body. And eventually, the angel part outgrows the shell or the house and has to find a new house. That while we have a body, our house, we're earth angels. That's why your mommy said you are her earth angel. The good news is she's your earth angel as well. Because while we're here, we need to have a house for us to live in. Eventually, we become angels when we've outgrown this house. The important part about these answers is these aren't like right answers. They are dependent on the context and the point of view and the worldview and the personal truths and the tribal truths that each one of us grew up in. Our beliefs, our mindset, our attitudes all determine exactly how any information is received. So while these are a good starting point, I would alter each one based on the conversation I'm having, the questions and resistance or the questions and acceptance I receive while I'm having a conversation with someone. No person is going to hear anything that defies their worldview. All we can do is plant seeds in their awareness that at some point, if they can't accept what we're sharing and explaining, that seed may take root when they're ready to examine their own personal beliefs, their own personal truths, challenge their tribal truths, to experience something objective. And that to me is why I love to teach, because I show people and train people exact methods so they can get verifiable and objective information to see if what I'm teaching is right. Once someone has a direct experience and it becomes an objective truth, then they can choose how they want to use it in their life or not. For many, they're not ready to deal with that. They're not ready to take on a spiritualist path or a spiritual path or open the door to anything that defies their own personal truth. The good news is we're all on a path towards perfection. We each will get there in time and on time, especially in our own time. And the rules are very simple. Be nice, play well, don't cause anyone to do anything they would not have otherwise done. Don't be distracting and taking people off their purpose. And the last one is enjoy life. And by enjoying life, I mean walk your path, have some fun, really get dialed into your purpose and understanding. And when you get dialed into your purpose and understanding, this type of spiritual context, this type of spiritual information may be well suited for you, and it may not. And allowing yourself to love and accept others exactly the way they are and exactly the way they're not is what we came here to experience. The giving and receiving of love. Especially with the person we see in the mirror every day. Use the comments below to let me know how you would answer these questions, because I don't have all the answers. I'm just telling you what I would do based on my limited experience. If you feel this type of video is useful, give us a thumbs up so we know we're doing well. If you think it's not very useful, give us a thumbs down so we know that as well. And wrapping up, I'd like to say that you are an earth angel. Before you were an earth angel, you were an angel. After you're an earth angel, you'll be an angel again. And you'll continue to evolve and reincarnate until your picture puzzle of the world, the universe, and your understanding of both is complete. At which time, you'll make a completely different choice, which we'll talk about in a different video. Until next time, I'm T.S. Hall, the Stoic Medium, and I wish you my highest blessings, that you may accomplish what it is you incarnated to do this lifetime, and have a little fun along the way.